Welcome back to this special edition of Allison's Cooking Diary, everyone. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. We appreciate you so much in our lives, and why not make a special dessert for you? Today, we are making a lemon cheesecake mousse. Yes, no bake. You don't have to worry about anything. Make it, pop it in the fridge for a few hours for it to cool, and you're going to be ready to serve. But the fun thing with this dish is we're actually putting them inside a lemon. Whoop! Don't want anything falling here. So that's going to be the fun little presentation. If not, a little bowl is fine. So let's start with our favorite crust. So we have crushed up graham crackers. I'm not gonna lie, the grocery store has them already crushed. So that's one less step, but it is really fun if you wanna get the kids involved to put it in a plastic bag and have them smash it until it's all the crumbles. Then we are going to add 3 tablespoons of melted butter on top. So now I have my little spoon and we're just gonna mix this up. Key to make sure that the butter is completely melted and not like scalding hot, you know. You want to just make sure that it is enough that you can mix it with a spoon, or if the kiddos are there so they don't hurt themselves. But that's the crust. Easy enough. What, 1-2 minutes? And you can tell that it's ready that if you do press down a little bit, see how it kind of hardens? That's just going to go into the bottom of our lemon cheesecake mousse. Now, I'm just gonna set this back here, and once we get to actually making it, we'll put that in the bottom. Okay, so I have a stand mixer here with the whisk attachment. Maybe you don't have a stand mixer, that's fine. You can use the hand mixer. Your arm might get a little tired. I'm just gonna preface that. But we are going to start by whisking together, not together, just 2/3 of a cup of heavy whipping cream, and cold. I mean, I literally just took this out. That was the last ingredient that I took out of the fridge, because you want it to be chilled and you want it to get thick. So this is going to take just a little bit. I like to start it slow so you don't have heavy whipping cream all over your face. Am I speaking from experience? Not necessarily in that department, but I'll tell you where I am. So I'm gonna put this on about a 4. So you're gonna be able to see it really start to bubble up a little bit. That's good. You wanna get the air in there, and that's gonna help thicken it. Then I wanna go over the rest of the ingredients, because I think a lot of folks get scared when you say stiff peaks. Probably some people are nodding their heads like, wait, that's too advanced, I can't do that. No. Stiff peaks is easy. It's just you have to know the timing of when you need to put the other ingredients in and stop whipping, because that can kind of get a little bit tricky if you get too much. But the good news is the cream, you'll start to see it get thick. It won't be moving around as much. Then we are going to add powdered sugar. So in this recipe, you're going to need 3/4 of a cup of powdered sugar. I actually have 2 separate bowls here because I split them up, because they're actually going to be in 2 different portions of the recipe. So I have 1/4 cup of powdered sugar right here. And once this cream starts to get thick, this is what we're going to add in. So just, I'd say another 45 seconds to a minute. We're gonna keep watching it. And this is lemon cheesecake. So of course I have my sweet little lemons here. We have cream cheese softened. So take that out as soon as you know you're gonna start baking. A little bit of salt, our vanilla, and guys, that's pretty much it. Not many, and I wanna let you know, this takes about probably 1/8 the time of regular cheesecake. And it's just so good. Okay, we're getting there. Okay, so I'm gonna just turn this off and lift it so I can show y'all. See how it's dripping? Just a hair there. That means we probably still need a little bit. Pop it back on. Okay, and remember when I said, speaking from experience, powdered sugar is as light as air. You put it in there and it will go all over your face in a bad way. So that's why when I say slowly put this in, that's gonna be the key to not having powdered sugar all over your cabinet. Okay, this is thickening up nicely. So I have the powdered sugar and I'm just gonna drop just a little bit in. Okay, it's mixing a little bit more. A little bit more. Oh, this guy doesn't want to go in. There we go. And then dump the rest. Okay. Now the thing with powdered sugar, and just like any cake batter that you have, this is not that, but you do want to use a spatula to get some of the sides down. So I'm going to turn this off. And you can see it's starting to thicken. That looks a lot better than it did. And so I'm just going to scrape down the powdered sugar. There's not that much, but every little bit counts in this recipe. Okay. Do one of these. Put it back in. And so I'm actually going to increase the intensity a little bit. So this is when the stiff peaks come in. Now, if you are a baker, you know stiff peaks you make with meringues, even into macaroons, but we're just doing cheesecake, but this is the mousse part. So this is what's gonna make it nice, light, airy, and when you bite into it, it almost feels like you're biting into a cloud. Okay, so this is coming together real quick. So I'm just gonna slow down. I wanna show you guys the process so that you know exactly what to expect. Okay, that's not looking bad. I'm gonna say, let's call it 30 more seconds, and I think we're gonna be good with this. Because again, don't wanna overmix it or anything. Easy peasy. Look at that. Not even budging. That's when you know. Okay. So we're going to take this, I'll get out of there. There we go. So we have our mixture. Here it is, all in its glory. You can see just how fluffy that is. Okay, so what we're gonna do is I have a little bowl here, and I'm just going to pop the mousse right on in. And we get to add the rest of the mixture into here. So it's less creamy, which is awesome. So what we will start with is our softened cream cheese. And I mean soft, because you don't want the mixer to be doing a ton of the work, and if it's room temperature, that's gonna be the key. So always lock and then start. And actually, so what you'll notice with the whisk attachment is that it all gets stuck in the middle, and you're like, hey, come on. Well, what you do, speed it up a little bit, and all that cream cheese goes around the sides. Oh yeah. Okay. So let me just show y'all. You can see it's nice and creamy, so that it's really going to mix well with all the other ingredients. Okay. There we go. So I have 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. I have a very small pinch of salt. We have the rest of the powdered sugar, so a 1/2 cup right here. Dump that all in. What is up with this powdered sugar today? It's like, no, don't eat me. Okay. Put my meringue over here. And now we're gonna get the stuff for the lemons. Now we have a lot going on in the lemon department today. But first, we are going to start by, well, which one do I want to put in? We're gonna start by zesting an entire lemon. Now you guys are gonna laugh at me. Yes, this is a cheese grater. We moved to Houston and I just don't know what happened to my zester. It disappeared. I've checked everywhere. I called my mom because she helped us move in. No idea where it went. So the good news is a cheese grater works. Now, my dad watches these anytime I use a grater and he's like, your fingers. So please be careful. And I know you don't need me telling you that, but it's just a nice reminder to hold on to the lemon tight. And you want to get as much of the zest as you can. And I'm actually going to zest a half of the other lemon so that we can put a nice little garnish on top once we're done. Oh, it just smells so good. That's the thing I love about Mother's Day. A, we get to celebrate our amazing moms. But B, you know, it's like summer's around the corner. You get to start eating fresh stuff. Just a little bit more of the zest. That's good enough. Put this guy over here. So I'm just gonna save just a little bit and we'll put on top. But we have the zest of one lemon. And don't forget any. Okay. Now, I like to roll my lemon, and I'm going to cut it in half short way because we are going to have the juice. And once again, these little juicers are awesome. So, got a little arm workout while we're at it. It is smelling good in here, y'all. Okay. So, we're gonna get to the lemon cups in 1 second, but let's just get this all mixed together. Whoa. So start off slow, because we have powdered sugar and lemon juice, and we don't want that going everywhere. It's really starting to get creamy. So good. So I'm just gonna slow down and do our usual, because there's some lemon zest and that's like currency. I want to make sure that's all inside. Okay. And I'll say this portion of the mixing does not take that long. You just want to make sure there's no lumps from the powdered sugar that are left, so you just keep on stirring. Oh yeah, this is gonna be good. It already smells so delicious. Now, I just want to talk about the presentation, because for the moms out there, we got to make sure this is good. I mean, we got to be on our A game for Mother's Day. Get to celebrate them, just them, on this day and hopefully weekend. Oh, it smells so good. Okay, I think that is looking good. Do you see that nice? Well, that didn't mean to be stiff peaks. That's honestly just because of the cream cheese there. Yum. So I'm just going to take this attachment off. Just makes life a whole lot easier. Stick him over there. And we have our lovely mixture here. So I'm just gonna leave him here because we will add the mousse in, but I kind of want to do that at the end when we're gonna be right around presenting time. So he is beautiful. Stay there. So now the lemon boats. I'm just prefacing, this takes a little bit of work. I promise you it's worth it, but be prepared. So we're going to cut this lemon in half long way and try to get it as even as you can. And this lemon is kind of lame, guys. I'm gonna try another one. even though I zested that one a little bit. Okay, that's better. Do you see how that one inside, you're not gonna get a ton in there. That's okay. So once again, be careful. And it's just kind of like when you're cutting the inside of an avocado, you just go around the skin. Well, we're doing the same thing, but you just want to cut the actual flesh out of here. Do a nice circle, and then I try to peel it out. Now, yeah, I'm gonna have lemon juice everywhere, but you can save this and make some homemade lemonade. That'd be fun. Honestly, the way to do it is with your hands. You just gotta peel him out. Oh yeah, there we go. So my problem is when I was testing this, I used an ice cold lemon. My fingers were like frozen. But see, that wasn't so bad. Okay, I take that back. Room temperature lemon is. So we're just gonna cut this one. And honestly, no, we won't cut those. Whoop, lemon juice flying everywhere. That's okay, at least we'll smell good. Okay, cut around this. Yeah, this guy is easy. And this is why I have an apron on, folks. Lemon juice everywhere. Okay, not too bad. Now over here, I have a handy dandy paper towel. Okay, so I'm gonna pop this lemon zest just over here and we'll use that for plating. Okay, so just kind of rinse, wipe off the bottom more like it, and just take some of the juice out inside, because we are going to be putting our nice crumble on the bottom. Okay, but before we get to plating, we have our lovely mousse here. And what we're going to do, take this guy off. And we are going to fold the mousse with the cheesecake mixture. Now, folding is an art because you want to create air within it, but you don't want to mix, 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 and then all that mixing that the mixer did for the mousse just kind of goes away. So you just fold, fold. So I usually do like one time around, one through the middle. One time around, one through the middle. And basically, you just don't want to see any just pure mousse. You want to make sure that it's all kind of mixed together with just a hint, just a little baby hint of the yellow from the lemon. Okay, well, that looks fabulous. So, my little baking tip here. Ziploc bag. So we're gonna open it, and then I like to just kind of flip over the top so you have a nice little base, and we're literally just going to put our mixture right on in. I love to see just a little bit of that lemon zest. Okay, nobody left behind. Try to get some of the air out. This is our homemade piping bag. You don't need piping. Spend money on that. No, no, no. We're gonna do it homemade. Okay, so here we are with the plating. And I also have some little ramekins. If you don't want to do the lemon thing, I understand, it's kind of a lot. So we're just going to put some of our graham cracker crust on the bottom. So I will say with the lemons, you kind of can't put as much because it's not massive unless you get like a huge lemon. But in a ramekin, you can put a tablespoon, maybe a little bit more. And then just use, even like that, use the bottom of your spoon to just kind of smash And now we have our piping bag. Now you're gonna cut a corner off. Don't cut it too big first, because you can't uncut it. I mean, I guess cut the other side, but. So we're just gonna cut kind of a small one, and then we're going to pipe it. You can try to do some designs. That was like a zigzag. This maybe looks like a flower. Maybe not. Or you can just kind of do a nice swirl in the ramekin. Woo! So, I'm just gonna be upfront. Hardest part of this recipe is waiting for it to cool. Because you just wanna make sure that these have enough time to set up so that they stay nice and airy and delicious. So what we'll do is sprinkle a little bit of lemon zest on top. Now lemon zest is hard because it sticks together and nobody wants a big piece of the lemon zest, so just try to be ginger with it. Okay, these look awesome. So we're gonna pop these in the fridge, let it chill for about 4 hours, if you can wait that long. If not, just make it the night before and then you'll be ready to go. Happy Mother's Day, Mom.
Happy Mother's Day to me.
Well, everybody says hello to you, and I just want to say thank you for everything that you do for me. I literally wouldn't be here without you in many ways. My mom is the reason that I love to cook, and she helped me pack and unpack the kitchen, so she knows where everything is here. Well, making a lemon cheesecake mousse for you. I wish you could be here in person to try it, but I'll send you the recipe.
Thank you.
And there's a little someone, Mr. Ryder, down here that also says Happy Grandma's Day.
Aw, so sweet. I love you both dearly. You're a wonderful, kind daughter.
Thanks,
I'm so
Mom.
blessed that you are mine.
Aw, we love you. Happy Mother's
Love
Day.
you too. Bye.
Bye. So my mom's in Michigan. That's why we're FaceTiming. So I won't be able to spend the actual day with her, but we just celebrated her birthday in April and we talk all the time. So it feels like we almost live in the same city. But nonetheless, let's get to tasting. I just love this vessel. How cute is it? In a lemon, so festive. So let's dig right on in. Oh yeah, here we go. You get the graham cracker crust and then just take a look at how light, airy. I mentioned like a cloud. That's exactly what it looks like, but we gotta taste. Oh my goodness. You guys. The cream cheese mixed with the lemon juice and you get a little bit of lemon zest on top. And then the graham cracker is actually kind of fun because it kind of absorbs a little bit of the lemon from the rind there. It is just the perfect mixture. You get a little bit of both textures, creamy, a little bit of bite from the crust, and oh my goodness, light and airy. So you don't have to feel bad about this sweet dessert on Mother's Day. Well, happy Mom's Day to you out there. We love you all so very much. I hope you enjoy, and big hugs from right here in Allison's kitchen. Bye guys.